Alright, earlier today Dislyte posted that Fushi is coming out next. This has been a very long awaited esper. Ever since Embla was released, this guy was teased in Embla's story. And I think even before Embla got released, his name came out in the story quite a fair bit of times. So he's gonna be Xuanni. This is probably like a Chinese god. I don't know what this means, but I think Fushi means immortality in Japanese. But he's gonna be a Chinese god, so his name probably doesn't mean anything, right? If he has any form of immortality to allies, then Iki is going to be eating very well. From the looks of it, he does seem like either a DPS or a support. I don't really see him being a controller. Even in the story, I don't quite follow the story, but I think he's Embla's lover. And he's also like a doctor or something that's treating Embla, because Embla became like evil and stuff like that, right? So he's a doctor, so probably a support. Maybe we can make some form of correlation to that. Maybe a support or a DPS. I mean, he's using a sword, so might be a DPS. So from Dislyte's banner, we already got like 1, 2, 3, 4 of the espers. Keep in mind, before you spend all of your Wishstones on this guy, this unit right here is coming out in the next patch. We can almost guarantee it, he is in the Celestial Anomaly preview as well. So if we really take a look at this picture, this guy is Flow, good for Chronos. Not the best, but he's still usable. And then Fumitsuki is an off release. She is not a PvE character, so she's not for APAP. But by the time APAP rolls around, which is phase 2 of Celestial Anomaly, most people already have Daji, right? So you get Daji around APAP's time if you didn't get lucky. So this guy is for Chronos, she is for APAP, Fumitsuki is for PvP, and then this guy most likely is going to be for Fafnir, so I would assume his typing is either going to be Wind. I don't really see him being Inferno. He could be, but again, I don't really see him being Inferno. And then this guy is either going to be Inferno or he is going to be a Shimmer. So keep that in mind. Don't blow all of your Wishstones on this guy, because this guy is coming in the next patch. If he were to pair up with Embla, he needs to be good, right? Again, we can't really pinpoint to say whether he's good for Embla or not, but he is Embla's lover. For him to be good with Embla, he would need like pursuits or multi-hits. And again, if he is a multi-hit esper, then he's gonna be good for Fafnir, right? So there's that. And yeah, now I'm gonna show you how you can gain some Wishstones you probably didn't know you have. I myself has found out this today, and when I went to my Ripple section right here, I click on sell, you can see that I can gain a bunch of monoprisms. Now this can only work if you have the ripples for R6. For example, my Clara is only R5. I cannot sell the ripple. I pulled R6 Ggez before I managed to get his ripples to 50 out of 50. So now I'm left with this remaining ripples, right? Now if you're wondering why Liling is at 16 out of 50, this is because Liling, before the nerf, he was actually good. And when power creep wasn't that crazy, unironically, he was one of the best esper I had in my account. And that's the reason why I have 16 out of 50. He was the first unit that I club wish for, but after they nerfed him, I just went for other espers. So now I have Ggez to gain a little bit more ripples, or gain a little bit more monoprisms, because I have him at R6 right now. I click sell, boom, I get monoprisms on right here. Liling as well, gain 16 of those monoprisms. And then Donar, if you had Donar at R6 and you kept on buying his ripples, you can still get monoprisms, but since they removed that feature, you can no longer get it, because right now he will not be able to be purchased in the tournament shop once you R6 him. So you can no longer do that tech. Next thing you want to do is you go to your Divine Sequencer shop, and then you can buy these Wishstones right here. I would advise you guys to go for the Wishstones instead of the Shimmer Records. It's too expensive to get the Shimmer Records. As you can see, I can only buy 4 of the Shimmer Records. Whereas if I were to buy the Wishstones, I'm getting 80 Wishstones. That's almost like one full legendary, right? You just need 20 more. So I have 380 Wishstones right here. I'm gonna spend all of it on the Wishstones. Again, I'm getting already a bunch of Shimmer Records from Knockout. So now I have 460 Wishstones. Insanity. I would be able to almost R6 a Fushi if he requires R6, right? But again, before you go all in into Fushi, just remember that the next next patch, we are getting this guy right here. And some talks are saying that he is going to be a shimmer. If he is a shimmer, then you can't really do anything about it. But if he is not a shimmer, then you spending all of your Wishstones onto Fushi is not really a good idea, right? Because this guy might be overpowered as hell. He might be Amaterasu. If you watch Naruto, you just know how cool Amaterasu is, right? So, yeah. Before you go all into Fushi, he might be a full-on bait, R6 esper, you know, break the game or something. You might just want to hold off until we get the next information on this guy to see whether he is more busted than Fushi or not. You know, Fushi might be the worst esper in the game on release, right? We never know. But I don't think they're gonna do that to Fushi because he is a very long-awaited esper and he is Embla's lover. And we know how OP Embla is, right? 1 year later, she is still the top of the top meta for PvE. Get your secret stash of Wishstones if you do have them in your ripples. On those you have R6 through the gold record and you cannot finish the ripples. And yeah, that's about it. Ciao.